game and also complete our 7-game run as a winning streak. We've got 6 in a row, and this could be our 7th. So we're building this up as the revenge game from last year.
Yeah, and this is it for these boys for the JV season, and sure like to go out on top with a win. Like you said, Lee put it to us last year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I look for that. They ain't surprising us this year. But my understanding is Lee's got a good team again. Maybe we lost 1 or 2 games. But it should be, we've got them outnumbered, but they've got a big team.
Well, I've heard they've had one of the largest offensive lines and defensive lines in 9th grade football. So watch out for that big line. You're going to be in treat for night. Hey, and what about the Bayou Academy, as we've coined them? The Big Blue Wrecking Crew. That defense is something else. They've kept us in every ball game. They've played magnificent all year. Starting with the 2 defensive ends, you got Ridge Richard, number 52, and number 47, Cole Chacon at our defensive ends. And then up front, you got your favorite guy, one of them, Big 66 Galladay.
Isaiah
If they
Galladay.
call him the Wrecking Crew, he would be the big steel ball that breaks down the building. He comes in and just cleans house. It takes 2 to 3 men to block him. And next to him is Eisler. They say that J.R. Eisler is broad at the shoulder, narrow at the hip, and everybody knows you don't give no lip to J.R.
That's right. Well, we're going to need that defense tonight.
And there they come, the Bayou Academy Colts break through the barrier, and they run on the field for their last time before they become high school. And what a team it has been. They brought you wins week after week, day in, day out. Great practices. Hey, let's give it up for Kurt McCain, right? He's brought in a good crew with our athletic director, Flip Godfrey. And then we've got Coach Beck and all of his assistant guys in, and they've done a great job this year from top to bottom.
Yes, and all worked very hard to make this team better.
Remove your hats and headgear.
Well, get ready. We're going to do the national anthem, and then we're going to be ready for some football.
Please bow your head for the prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. I pray that you will watch over these young boys as they play tonight. Please keep us safe from any illnesses and injuries. Lord, thank you for the opportunity to be able to come out tonight. I pray that we all return home safely. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, here we go, Joseph.
Great rendition.
All right, I think the Colts are starting off on offense, going to receive this ball. And like we've talked about,
Thank you, Riley.
Well, Ty, they're playing Are You Ready on the speaker system, and the question is, are you ready? This is the last game of the season, and what a good one it promises to be. That kickoff team is taking the field
You know, I think we want
I
to
don't
start.
know who won the toss, Todd.
No,
What
like
do
I
you
said,
got
I
on
think
that?
we're receiving, and so we want to get this ball, have a crisp possession, penalty-free possession, execute, and try to put some points on the board.
Well, as you know, this is the Lee Academy Colts that have rolled into town tonight, and they're going to be playing your Bayou Academy Colts. And the question is who's going to leave the true, real Colt tonight? Somebody's Colt's got to go.
That's right.
Out to pasture. And the Big Blue Wrecking Crew has shown up. Starting your offense tonight, Todd, we're going to have John Howard Gilbert, one of the fastest guys in all of football. He will be your quarterback for this evening. Backing him up in the backfield is going to be Reed Holman, along with Aiden Borganelli. And the kickoff return man there,
That's Elliott Lloyd.
Elliott Lloyd, who just took a big hit. He'll also be as a wide receiver there. So let's get ready for that offense to take the field.
See number 8 for Lee. He's a great athlete, and you're going to see him, we may be calling his name a lot.
Yeah, they say he is a great athlete, a lot of speed.
We got
Darren
8, and that
Williams.
was 2
is
as
his
well
name.
that I think made a tackle.
Number 8 is Darren Williams for the Lee Academy coach. Watch out for him, like Todd says. Linebacker core, pretty good linebacker core as well. So here comes Bayou Academy. They got a man in motion. It's going to be a pass on the first play, and he's looking for the bomb. He throws the bomb. He's got a man, and there he is. You called it earlier. Number 8 gets in the way, gets that big paw up there, knocks it down as Case Chacon was running down the sideline. Had him well covered there on that play, Todd.
Flag on the play, Joey. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Legal man downfield on the pass.
Must have been one of the linemen, ineligible linemen. Can't go past 5 yards when the ball's being thrown. Play took a little while to develop.
But you saw number 8, that DB for Lee. You know, he had his head turned, and he went up and played that ball. And so we may want to pick on another defender.
They're calling from the sideline. Coach Beck has called in his play. Started off the first play of the game with a bomb. Here comes Max Morgan in motion. It's fake to Max Morgan. It's a rollout. It's hit to Aiden Borganelli. He's got the speed. He gets the corner. He turns on the speed. And down the sideline he goes, Todd, for 20. Very good.
Another flag.
run
Another
for
flag.
Aiden Borganelli.
Here we go. They're bringing us back.
Hold everything. Hold everything. As Todd has pointed out, there's a yellow flag on the field. Todd, did you see any holding there? Or
Of course, I was looking at the action with a nice pass and a good run.
Well, we hit the back out of the backfield. It turned out to be a big 20-yard run, but it's going to be negated. That ball is going to be brought back, and now instead of 1st and 10 at their 40, it's going to be 1st and 20 at our 30.
Yeah, you like some of the success, but you know you can't start in this hole and be consistent on offense.
Well, we couldn't pick up who the penalty was on, but that lead defense it's tough in the trenches tonight.
Young men just need to settle down and execute.
Number 33, Elliott Lloyd, out wide to your left. And again, it's an option. He fakes the option, keeps it himself. He won't get much, maybe 2, Todd. It looked like a broken play there. The option man wasn't really in a position where he could have taken the pitch, so Gilbert just tucked it and kept it himself. John Howard Gilbert has been doing very well at quarterback this year. He's been more precise, more accurate. He sits in the pocket and reads the play better, and he's had a fantastic year as the Bayou Academy Colts have reeled off the last 6 wins in a row.
2nd and 19 from the 31. Just under 7 minutes left in this first quarter.
Nobody out to your right. Timeout call. Coach Beck is not happy. He is screaming onto the field, trying to get the attention of his offense. First 3 plays have not been productive, Todd. We've had some holding penalties, illegal man downfield penalties, and now we've had a play that Coach Beck wasn't happy with. They evidently didn't put in the right formation.
Yeah, not the start we wanted, but one play at a time. You know, there's probably a little tension. The young men are tight. They know this is their last game. They probably feel a little pressure to come out here and perform. They just got to shake these nerves and do what they've done all year.
That offense, we normally start on defense, and this offense is not used to being on the field to start off deep in the hole like this. 2nd down and 20. The score here, all knotted up. It's 0-0. Shotgun formation. He's got a man. He throws it across the middle. Almost picked off. 33.
Kickoff. Pick up your talk.
Elliott Lloyd was coming across the middle, and the ball was just a little bit high for him. Falls incomplete. 3rd down and 20.
We're going to have to maybe rethink how we're going to try to attack these guys. They've got some real athletic defensive backs that are.
Well, it looks like we're going to play a little aggressive here. We got 4 receivers in the formation, 1 man in the backfield. John Howard takes it. It is a Statue of Liberty play.
Reed Holman up the
Reed
field.
Holman, he may get it. He's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the 1st down. Good play, Todd. It was the old Statue of Liberty. I remember when Boise State was playing Oklahoma, and Boise State faked the pass to the right, put the ball on his hip, and Reed Holman came and took it off his hip, came around the corner, and he picked up about 16 of the 20 yards.
Yeah, so 4th and 3. Looks like we are going to punt the ball.
Yeah, we're going to try to get good field position here. John Howard Gilbert, don't forget now, he is your quarterback. It could be some type of fake, but not this time. Oh, a towering punt. Way up in the air, and it's going to take a Bayou bounce. Yes, indeed, as Todd called it, all the way down to around the 10-yard line. What do you think about that punt, Todd?
Well, it's one of John Howard's best punts of the year, and that's what we needed. We got to pin this team deep. And
well, some of your fans thought maybe we should go for it with 3 yards, but hey, the end result was we flip-flopped the field position. They starting on their own 10, and that could make a big difference in this game.
And I think it shows that we've got we know who we're playing. This is a good team. We got to respect this team. And it's a 4-quarter game. We don't want to give them a short field with this early in the first quarter.
Backfield. It's handed off. Hard hitting up front.
Galladay and Eisler in there.
Big Galladay and Eisler, as Todd spoke, they took him down quick.
The one thing about the numbers difference is you would think we can perhaps wear this team down a little bit as the game rolls on. Time will tell, but they're not a particularly deep team.
I'm looking out there at that big blue wrecking crew. Y'all get ready.
Yeah.
Up front, Galladay, Eisler, Rimmer Jennings, Cole Chacon. And there he comes. Big Cole Chacon reaches in as Rimmer Jennings. Boom. Down he goes. He'll pick up 3, Todd. It's going to bring up 3rd down in about 4. Good run, good effort for the Lee Colts, and a good effort for the Bayou Colts. So 3rd down, this is a big play right here. We can shift that field position into Bayou's favor if we can get a big stop from the big blue wrecking crew. Case Chacon as a corner. Aiden Borganelli, number 29, on your far corner. He's got their best man, Darren Williams. Ball, fumble on the play.
Picked up by Holman.
Holman.
Touchdown, Bayou Academy.
Todd, what a play. Heads-up play by number 27 for the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. That is Reed Holman as he dances down into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts.
Really big play by the defense. That's one of those balls where the ball's kind of rolling around and somebody picks it up right in stride and takes it to the house. So that's a big play for Bayou. We're going swinging gate here again.
Got the Colts defense off balance, as you've seen.
It looks like they've got about 14 people on defense.
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty. That's going to move it half the distance of the goal. Or
may have had to call a timeout.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. You called it. And that's what the swinging gate can do to you, Todd. Some people like to call it the polecat. We call it the swinging gate. But what it does is confuses the defense. You cost them either a timeout or you could have cost them a 2-point conversion. Either way, it's a good play plan for Bayou Academy.
Yeah, it's funny, too, watching Lee Academy. You're kind of watching old school football, right?
Yeah.
A quarterback gets under center and takes a snap, and then there's an I backfield,
Right.
What we all, used to run growing up. This year, pretty much everybody we play is running some sort of shotgun offense. So.
Right. Well, there they have it all squared away. Let's see what Coach Beck does here. He's giving him a signal. They're going back. It looks like they're just going to take the extra point, make it 7-0 game as it shifts into play.
There's a little bit of wind out here tonight, but I don't think it's anything that it's going to affect things too much. And John Howard makes his kick.
Boots it right through the uprights and over into our homecoming floats. Todd, what a great job the students did on the homecoming floats.
Did you come help with some of that work?
Hey, I remember when I was in school, ours looked nothing like that. Those look great. They've got lights, they've got color, they've got pizzazz. Ours, just dreary and doom and gloom.
And that, of course, is for the game tomorrow night where Starkville Academy is coming to visit our high school team. That's a big game in conference.
In conference game, the Bayou Colts have a chance to wind up, like 9-3. I mean, the team is doing fantastic. We lost to some big schools up in Jackson, Mississippi, but for the most part, the Bayou Academy Colts has had a winning season all year round.
And we're trying to make the playoffs, the high school team.
Absolutely.
And we need to get a couple wins here to finish out the season.
How about that student section down there? I love the activity going on. The cheerleaders are popping the pom-poms, and the student section are responding after that touchdown run by Reed Holman.
Yeah, and I see some high school kids out there, so certainly appreciate them being here.
On the kick for the goal.
Well, not exactly the start that the Lee Academy Colts wanted. The fumbled ball, Bayou Academy picking it up and taking it to the end zone. 6 points off a turnover. And that Big Blue defense, Big Blue wrecking crew for Bayou is about to be back on the field. And so far this season, they have been dynamic. Look at the size of that Lee Colt front here on the kickoff, Todd. There's some big boys out here now.
No doubt.
7-0 ball game. Your Colts, Bayou Academy, lead. Great kickoff back to about the 6-yard line. And let's see if Williams can get a hold.
That's trouble.
Whoa! Number 2.
John Howard Gilbert delivered the blow, Joseph. Number 2 thought he was going to take that to the house, and he went to the turf, and his helmet flew off.
Hey, that'll get your attention. That's like one of those hot chili peppers, Todd. You ever bite into a hot chili pepper and your eyes bulge? Well, right there, number 2 came across and hit him in his chest bone, and boom! Decleated him. His feet went up to the sky, and his shoulder pads flat on the turf.
And that, you saw the man running. He was a good athlete. He thought he had a seam, and he did for a minute, but Gilbert came in and closed it off.
Well, that's going to get his attention. Let's see how he responds to that. They've got him out at wideout. I-back formation right up the 2-hole. Big hole. Good recovery on John Howard. The safety has to come up. That's not what you want to see on a handoff through the 2-hole, Todd, where your safety has to make the play.
You see Isaiah Galladay on the ground. You don't see that a lot. So like you said, this Lee offensive line's pretty powerful, and they're just running traditional plays. Nothing cute. So that was a first down gain of 8 yards.
Well, here we go. Number 52, Ridge Richard to our far side, home side, defensive end, and Cole Chacon on the far right. Same play this time. Number 52, Ridge Richard, and 42, Eisler are not fooled, and they take care of business. Todd, that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. Much more difficult than that 2nd down and 1 that they had.
Right, we got 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Need another stop by our defense.
Well, the Lee Colts saw a little seam there. They went through it twice, but this time, no admission fee as Eisler and Ridge Richard shut her down, bringing up a big play, 3rd down and 2. Same formation, heavy to the right. Gives it to him right up the middle.
And he's going to be short.
He is definitely short, about a yard. 4th and 1.
Now, this is a spot here where Lee, being the visitor, they may go for it,
Well, it is decision time.
Wow, they just gave it to him, Joey. And
First down.
We got a little angle difference, so that didn't look from my eye without looking at the spot, but like the run really gained 3. But
well, if you look at the position of the ball now, he does have it right on the hash mark. He must have only made it by just an inch. It's right on the hash mark. Same formation, power I. He dances through the hole, and look at that. Bayou Academy has closed the gap a little bit. They shot the A gap, and down went the running back. Good play for the Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Elliot Lloyd. Second down.
7-0 ball game. If you've just joined us, Todd Jeffries, Joey Mallett from the press box at Bayou Academy Field.
Like we've talked about this year, you got a team like this, they're going to keep the ball on the ground. This ball game, they're going to shorten this ball game.
Absolutely.
This clock, we're already at 2 minutes, and it's been a 1.5 minute run off in 2 plays.
They haven't thrown a single pass, and here he comes. It's a reverse.
Reverse. Number 2's got it. He's got some room.
And there he goes. He's got the sideline.
Good tackle.
First down.
Good pursuit by Chacon there. But Darren Williams is a very good athlete.
First down.
And
well, that must be your running back, number 2. He had some wheels under him. That's a first down. And what happened there, Todd? They went right from the I, faked it into the 2-hole, what they've been a little successful for, pulls it out like a quarterback keeper, and then he just does a toss to end around, and it goes for about 12 yards. Good play for the Lee Academy Colts.
so Williams is number 2. Okay. 2 and 8. It's kind of hard to differentiate. But no, it is 8. I'm sorry. I don't
Again,
know.
right through the 2-4 hole right there. Chacon, money. He's on the spot, number 47. Big Cole Chacon brings him down. That's another thing you need to know about the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Not only are they powerful and strong, they're also smart. You got both Chacon boys. They're straight A students, valedictorian, and as well as Ridge Richard. So not only are they big and strong and tough, they're also smart.
Well, the defense needs to get off the field right here.
And here we go. Aiden Borganelli one-on-one out wide to the right. And here it comes. It's looking for the pass. He's got it. It's a good throw. And it's caught. Oh, in and out of the hands of number 2, Todd. For a second there, I thought he had it, but somehow I can't tell who was covering him. It looked like Case Chacon, and he just dropped the ball out.
Look, they're going to try to get the ball in number 2's hands as much as they can. He's a really good athlete, and I think we as a defense have to recognize that and keep some special attention on him during the course of this game.
3rd down and 9 from the 40-yard line of the Colts, of your Bayou Academy Colts, that is, all dressed out in blue.
So 2, and that's who's done some damage. They've got him at slot receiver.
It is a pass to the other side, same
throw
play.
A little screen to him.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
And he's juking and jiving, and he may be going to the house.
Bad news. He's going. It looks no one's going to catch him. It's touchdown. Indeed, as you called it, he had that speed. He cut all the way across the grain of the field, made a couple of players miss, and into the end zone, he walks in. It's a touchdown for the Lee Academy Colts, and that's going to bring them within 1.
I mean, look, that's pure athleticism right there. That is a young man that's got speed, quickness, moves. He's got it all. And we got to figure out a way to stop him tonight, or he may be scoring 3 or 4 more touchdowns.
A couple of arm tackles there, but that speed and that juke move faked him in and out. They're going for 2 to try to tie this. No, they're going to try to take the lead. And there he goes. He rolls out. Quarterback keeps it himself. He is slung down, and let's see if they call it.
Stopped.
No go. They'll come up short, and the Bayou Academy Colts will hold their lead at 7-6. Welcome out here to the Eugene Tarsi press box. Todd Jeffries, Joey Mallett bringing you Thursday night football. Todd, what'd you think about the 2-point conversion there?
The play didn't look like it ever really developed. I'm not sure what the call was. The quarterback had it and just didn't work out. But, you know, you got to be a little concerned about a couple of these athletes for Lee and how we're going to stop them. On that play that young man took for a touchdown, he was bottled up, nowhere to go, and next thing you know, he's scoring a touchdown. So we gotta make some adjustments. Don't panic, but recognize who can really beat you out there and try to stop that individual or those individuals.
The Big Blue Wrecking Crew hasn't given up, but it may be 4 touchdowns in the entire season. This is the 8th game, and they've only given up about 4 touchdowns. So, as you said, the speed was evident on the field at that time, and he also had some good moves. This is a really good athlete, but the Bayou Colts did forbid the 2-point conversion, and they will keep the lead 7-6 as the kickoff is underway. Lee Colts kicks it. It's going to be a squib. And he took a knee when he took a knee.
Well, I guess he went to his knee.
To field it. I don't think he intentionally took a knee.
Right.
I think he bent down to field the ball, and knee accidentally touched. What's going to be bad news for the Colts, because that's going to bring him back up to around the 25. He had room to run. Probably could have reached maybe the 40-yard line at minimum.
Well, let's see if we can.
18 seconds left in your first quarter of play.
Let's see if we can string together some clean plays without some penalties.
Jack Osmond entering the game, number 3. He'll be at a wideout. John Howard Gilbert gets the offense together. The play has been called. Out wide to your left, number 33, Elliott Lloyd, and out wide to your right, number 3. And here we go. Aiden Borganelli's having to run off the field. Too many men in the huddle. No penalty called. Formation, across the formation.
There goes Gilbert. He's got some room.
And he's got the speed as well. There he goes. He made the corner.
He's gone, Joey.
Oh, look at that.
We're checking the field. Checking for
no flags.
Yeah, I don't see any.
No flags. And just like that, number 2, John Howard Gilbert, lightning strikes. And the Colts are back on top. 13-6 with 4 seconds left in your first quarter.
I hope this isn't like the Ole Miss Arkansas game I went to this weekend, because that was just too much stress.
That was a track meet. You got that right. And this one and John Howard Gilbert showed the same flash. Did you see the speed when he hit that outside corner and saw the field? He goes 75 yards for the touchdown.
And the interesting, number 2 is on the sidelines getting a drink of water after his long run.
Well, I've been impressed with John Howard Gilbert. He's been a triple threat this year. Of course, he kicks our extra points. He's also the safety on defense.
He's
and in this case, he is the quarterback. Yeah, and as punter as well.
Good.
So multitask. He's completed all of it. He's really brought a spark to this Bayou Academy Colt football team.
Good
and
response
when you need
there,
to depend on John Howard, he usually comes through for you. He was like Flash Gordon there. He hit that side, man, and nobody was catching him. Reminded me of Tony Dorsett when he ran the 98 yards for the Cowboys back in the day. Longest run in Cowboys history. 99 yards. John Howard Gilbert, 75 yards. Johnny Football, number 2, took it to the house.
Four seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, we're not going to do anything fancy here, Ty. No, John Howard, he's been punting the ball well and kicking off well. The last kickoff went all the way to the 5-yard line. Let's see if they elect to just kick it deep.
I think we know who not to kick it to. Or at least I do.
I was looking at the Lee Colt fans over there, and they were feeling good about the touchdown that they got. And then all of a sudden, just in one play, we faked a little end around, and John Howard kept it. And I heard a hush come across the crowd as he went into the end zone. Here goes the jailbreak kickoff. Boom. Hands clap together. They run into the position. And here it goes. Welcome to Thursday Night Football at Bayou Academy Field. We hope you're enjoying the evening. It is a beautiful evening.
And we kick away from number 2, which is the right play. That young man goes out of bounds. So a good job by John Howard of kicking that ball, not kicking it out of bounds, but keeping it out of number 2's hands.
Excellent job. The ball was placed very well. He only gets about 3 yards on the return. And here comes a Big Blue Wrecking Crew as Coach McLeod comes up and congratulates them.
And that'll be the quarter. We're going to flip the field.
Flip-flop here. Todd, So far, we've seen a lot of athleticism and a good football game. If you're watching from home, of course, tonight, don't forget, on your Thursday night football, Tom Brady takes the field against your Philadelphia Eagles. And old Tom, you can look back and say you saw the great Tom Brady play one day.
That's right. I don't know if he may just play forever, Joey.
He's found a fountain of youth somewhere. They say his arm strength is still as good as it was when he was a young man. He's 44 years old now, and they don't see a big change in velocity. He's still slinging it. The gunslinger is still slinging it.
All right, so Lee's got the ball. Bayou's up 8, about to start the second quarter. We need to be nice to get a 3-down stop and give the ball back to our offense here. Let's see what happens.
Well, the second quarter is about to be under the way with the Lee Colts with the ball down 14-6 in this one. Watch out for their secret weapon, number 2, Darian Williams.
He split out wide right.
They've been running the high backfield all night. Nothing changes. Right up the gut they go. They're testing our middle, Todd, trying to soften it up. They'll gain 4 or 5 on the play. Good run, good first play for the Lee Colts. Galladay right up in the middle of things, along with J.R. Eisler, Rimmer Jennings, Cole Chacon, and number 52, Ridge Rashad.
2nd and 5.
They've got Rimmer Jennings in there for some speed to try to bust through that A-gap, see if he can make something happen, break
Number
up the
2
play.
in motion.
And there he goes. There he is. I just called it. Who is that? But Rimmer Jennings, Todd, he split the line and caught the running back from behind as he was running a sweep to the left. But here comes 3, 4, 5 flags. Looks like a lot of unnecessary talking and shoving, but we'll see what the referee says.
There was an initial flag, maybe a hold, let's see, and then some extracurricular afterwards.
Well, Barry Weeks, Chris Williams, referees in charge, are down on the field along with Swafford. The man in the white hat is calling, getting the information from the Zebras to see how to untwist this debacle. He's talking it over, taking an extra amount of time.
So they're talking probably about how they're going to offset.
Flags are being picked up, and here comes the call.
Hold on the offense.
On the offense.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. So I think you'll have offset on the unsportsmanlike, and you'll enforce the hold.
And that's exactly what they did. As Todd Jeffries pointed out, we get the 10-yard penalty for the hold, and let's play some ball. The Big Wrecking Crew is ready for action.
You know, we talked about this last week, you know, the emotions and everything, but at this point, you got to check your emotions and play one play at a time. And if you win on a play, you go back and you get ready for the next play.
Well, they're giving an extra penalty, Todd, I guess. He's just marching them off. He marches it off and then marches it back. Okay, so 2nd down and 12 is where we're going to be. The referee is about to blow the whistle.
7 minutes and 8 seconds in the first half.
First quarter, 3 touchdowns put up on the board. It's a track meet over here at Bayou Academy's field. The big horseshoe shines bright in the middle of the field. Beautiful facility over here as we watch the sprinkler system watering the grass in the infield at the baseball complex. Got some new grass put down this year, if you can see it from your television screen.
I heard that infield looks really good.
Fantastic. Here we go.
2nd and 12.
I formation, same formation. Nothing's changed. Here he comes across in motion. He will fake it. He's going to look for the pass. There's the pass. It's short. And he hops it to the receiver. Todd, that's only about the third pass we've seen. As you said, it's been a fast-track game. But that one's just a bad throw. It's just a one-hopper. No chance of reception on that one.
Yeah, big third down here for the Colt defense.
Well, Coach Beck is throwing in the hand signals. He's got his linebackers' attention. They've called into the play. And he wants to see a stop here as Coach Suttoth looks on. Coach McLeod, Coach Reed, Coach Martin.
So Borganelli's,
everybody anticipating.
Borganelli's out there right covering here. Number 2.
One-on-one with Aiden Borganelli, number 29. Look to your far left of your screen, and you will see that matchup. It's 3rd down and 11.
There he is looking for him.
There's the throw. It's short.
Dang.
Oh, my goodness.
And they horse-collared on the tackle.
Horse-collar to get him. He had to do something to save the touchdown. Todd, you called it. The ball went up. It was a wobbly pass. The receiver had to wait on it, and he broke back before Aiden could get there. Caught the ball, and he was off to the races. John Howard had the horse-collar. He's going to add another 15, but, hey, we saved the touchdown. And here we are, 6 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Lee Colts are on the prowl.
Well, you could see before the play, they had him on an island way out there. You had to figure they were going to him. And they got him the ball, and they're going to continue to try to get him the ball because he's their playmaker. And we got to figure out a way to stop him.
Well, that's 2 big plays that the young man has made for the Colts.
And frankly, you can't really fault Chacon for the horse collar. He was just trying to get the young man down at some point, you know.
Well, here we go. 2 receivers out. Looks like it's going to be a motion again. No motion. Pitch back. And a pass. There he is.
They're going to
pass interference. Number 29, Aiden Borganelli. Hey, they went to the other receiver. They had switched Aiden to the other side, so they're picking on number 29 there. And he just had to get entangled. It's going to be a penalty of a 15-yard penalty. And it's going to be 1st down and goal for the Lee Colts. Hey, Aiden was doing all he could do in there. Had he not tangled up with him, it was going to be a touchdown for sure. So he had to get in, probably a little close to the body, and they called it.
Yeah, and you know, Aiden was on the coverage on the play right before that, and he's just trying to stop the bleeding right now.
Well, they're going to call it 1st down and 2.
So maybe it was a hold, I guess. I don't know.
Well, here it comes. Gives it to the back. He goes in. That's going to be 1st down and goal. Good hard running, good hard lick pass. Number 22, he just keeps those feet churning. He had that head down, got it behind his shoulder pads, and he churned out a couple of yards, Todd. It's going to be 1st down and goal. Well, they're showing 2nd. I don't think the yard markers were correct. So now it was 1st and goal. Now this is 2nd and goal.
6 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first half.
Right now they've changed it. Timeout on the field. Looks like maybe
probably just a timeout by Bayou.
Yeah, they're gonna have to settle that defense down. These Lee Colts are having no problem moving that ball so far now. They put it in the air, and they've done it by air, and they've done it by ground. So I guess they're like the UPS people.
Well,
whatever way they're doing it, they're getting the job done.
Didn't know they were in a game. They know now. We're in a ball game, 4-quarter game, and we got to try to get a stop here. Regardless of what happens here, we got to put another touchdown on the board.
It's a very athletic bunch over there. They come in with a record of 5-2. So, hey, if you're watching from home, this is not a pushover game. It's not a gimme game. The Bayou Academy Colts are in a battle, and they're used to battles, and they usually come out winning the battle. And that's what we're hoping for tonight. We're glad that you have joined us. Todd Jeffries, Joey Mallett from the top of the press box, Bayou Academy Field. 14-6. The Big Blue Wrecking Crew of Bayou Academy is in charge by the score 14-6. But Lee is trying to close that gap, or they are 1st and goal from the 5-yard line I formation. Wide receiver out, one to the right and one to the left. Right up the middle. He'll come up short. It's going to bring up second down and 3.
On the carry, Graham Harris.
Good run there, Toddy. They're just chipping away like you would a concrete wall. They just keep chipping away, and they're in scoring range now.
You know, we've talked a lot this year about
red zone.
teams' inability to run up the middle on us. Now, Lee's not gashing us up the middle, but they are having positive plays.
What's happening is they've gone to that I formation, and they're waiting on their blocks to develop. And the running back is just sneaking in behind and following his blocks, as some of the other squads are doing those quick hitters and was not having success. So Lee's having a lot of success out of the I formation.
Number 2 in motion, we got a flag. Looks like false start.
That could be a big play for Bayou Academy if they back them up 5. And indeed, you called it. Illegal shift, and they will be going back 5 yards. That really helps that Big Blue Wrecking Crew, Todd. Second down, instead of at the 3-yard line, that's going to back them up to the 8.
5 minutes, 32 seconds to go here in this first half.
Right now, we've been running a 5-3 defense. Sometimes we shifted to a 4-4. They're going to keep that goal line defense in there. Here we go. Everybody up tight. Keep your eyes on number 2. They've got to try to get him the ball. And here he comes. He crosses the grain. Roll out pass. He fires.
There's a pick! There's a pick!
Oh, and that's
John Gilbert!
Down the line.
He diagnosed the play, Joseph.
It's a pick 6.
Woo!
And into the end zone. John Howard Gilbert. Like a lightning bolt, Todd. What a way to switch the game
We talk
around.
about number 2 and how great number 2 is, and he's a great player. So John Howard Gilbert saw that young man in motion. We'd seen that screen pass to him before. John Howard Gilbert read it, picked it, and housed it. What a play by John Howard Gilbert.
Fantastic. And look, talk about a change on the scoreboard. You go from giving up 7 points, becoming to a tie ball game, into a 20 or 21 point for the Colts. That is a 14-point swing, Todd, on one play. Great play, number 2, Johnny Football, John Howard Gilbert.
That was exciting right there, Joseph.
Very exciting, very exciting. And he's got to get his breath to kick the extra point. Here it comes. And it's through the uprights.
No, I think it's no good.
Somebody got a hand on it, Todd.
EAT is no good.
No good, but still the damage is done. The Bayou Academy Colts, the Big Blue Wrecking Crew, they've come in and it's 20-6 on a exciting pick 6 from John Howard Gilbert. That's a way to bow up. They bent but didn't break. And John Howard Gilbert made them pay for the little screen pass. And that is the difference in this ball game. 20-6, Bayou Academy.
That penalty of Lee backed them up, gave us some more room to kind of diagnose that play. And John Howard did an excellent job of doing that.
You're talking about being out on the 7 seas with your sails flying, and all of a sudden the breeze stops and the sail drops. That is the predicament that the Lee Colts are in over there. The fan base went quiet. The coaches had their hands on their head, and the players were dejected. You could see it in their body language as John Howard sprinted for 95 yards on a pick 6.
That's the play of the game so far. No doubt about it.
But I think Bo Linkus, number 8, may be having to warm up a little bit for the Bayou Academy Colts, as John Howard Gilbert's going to need a little oxygen and a little octane, a little water to cool down. He's ran a lot of mileage tonight, Todd, a 75-yard touchdown run and now a 95-yard pick. He is in great shape.
Jesse Bonner.
Now let's see if that ignites the rest of our team here. Reed Holman with your first touchdown as he picked up a fumble and took it back. So it's 2 scores on defense by the Bayou Academy Colts.
All right, again, let's see where we kick the ball here.
25, Max Morgan out wide. It's a
Good kick to the
squib.
left. It's bouncing.
It's picked up, and he's looking for the sideline. He gets a little
Number 8.
seam.
He gets tackled around the 30-yard
I like
line.
that. Game tackling, that was 49, Mason, or 45 that is. Not sure who number 45.
I'll tell you here in a moment. That's Mason Davis.
It is Mason Davis. Mason Davis makes a great play on that kickoff team. He grabbed on like an old bulldog, and he wasn't letting go.
All right, so you see Zach Warrington's in at safety, and this is what we're going to have to do a little bit. You know, John Howard's just got to catch his breath. I don't think he's hurt. He just got to catch his breath, and now Zach Warrington's got to step up.
Zach Warrington, good-looking athlete, tall, quite capable. Number 10, Zach Warrington. Keep an eye on the safety there because Lee may be going back to the air once again. Quarterback and running back run into each other, and he is driven back. The whistle's blown as the Bayou Academy tried to strip the football.
27, Brooks Lewis.
That's Mason,
Down around the line of scrimmage.
Eisler,
Mason.
Rimmer Jennings, number
On the
55.
stop.
Yes, indeed.
Second down.
Max Morgan's been a little quiet tonight. He's a linebacker there for the Bayou Academy Colts. He's on the strong side of things. Very quick athlete. Bayou Academy has one thing in their possession. It's a lot of speed. And one-on-one now is Case Chacon is with Darren Williams on the far right-hand side of the field.
Warrington's kind of cheating over, which is probably a smart
Right up the
move.
middle. Boom, bam, down he goes after a gain of 3. Good play for the defense.
You
Third
saw-
down and
you
9.
Saw what we
7.
did there. Warrington came over and we're essentially double covering number 2.
Cole Chacon on the stop.
Cover him up.
Here comes John Howard back in the game. 3rd and 6.
Well, it's a big play right here. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left before the half. Believe me, it's been a clash of titans. The score could have easily been tied, but Bayou Academy is fortunate. We come up 20-6 as we're approaching halftime. I formation spins around.
Oh, that's a
Should be an intentional grounding. We'll see what they call it. He was not out of the box, Todd. He didn't get to a hash mark. He just turned and threw it because he was fixing to get sacked. Should have been intentional grounding. But no call on the field. 4th down, big play. Surely they're going to punt here. I don't think they would go for it from their own 35-yard line with this much time left. However,
they are gonna punt.
yes, indeed, smart decision. Here we go.
They got 2. Look, they got 2 punters back. All right,
They better be careful because they got number 2, John Howard Gilbert back, as well as number 33, Elliott Lloyd. Good snap. Cole
Bad punt.
told him to get away
Good
from
bounce
it.
for Lee Academy. About the 39-yard line.
Not a bad punt. They got out of it. Best decision for them. They didn't have a choice there. There's no way they could go for it on that side of the ball. Down 20-6. Referees screaming for a football, and there it goes.
I guess these teams have the preferred ball they like to use on offense, and so that's what they're calling for.
Todd, how about those Thursday night lights beaming off of Coach Martin's head there? That's a picture for the yearbook right there.
No comment, Joseph.
Coach
No
Martin
comment.
talking it over with Max Morgan. There goes Case Chacon. He's got the
Around the
end.
end.
He makes a little juke move, and he will fall. He'll only pick up about 2 yards. He saw a little bit of open field there, got a little excited in it, and it closed off quick, but he did pick up 2 yards. 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, he hesitated a little bit, and you gotta kind of pick what you're gonna do and go with it, because once you hesitate, they're gonna catch up with you. But not a bad run.
Coach Martin was just talking to 25, Max Morgan, and he sent in a play. Let's see what kind of play call they have here.
Borganelli
Big Titus, center, number
in the
78.
backfield,
for the
Holman in the
Bayou
backfield, Morgan in motion.
Fakes to Morgan. He's got him coming
John
across.
Howard's going to try to probably just run the ball.
Hey!
I think he got a first down.
Almost a late hit outside. John Howard Gilbert looks like he was just galloping and was able to get the first down there.
that defender had to think, oh, I got this guy.
I watched the play. The play was crossing route to 47 Cole Chacon, we've been running all year. As he was coming across, Lee watched the film, did a lot of film work. They had him double cover tied all the way across the formation.
But the guy in pursuit of John Howard probably thought he had him. He just, John Howard just outran him and got to the sideline.
Put the two-step on him.
So we want to control this ball and head into the half with a score. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left.
Watch out for Aiden Borganelli. They've got him back in. And a quick hit to Aiden. There he goes. He's got it. Good run. Good hard run. He exploded through the line of scrimmage, and he's going to pick up 7 or 8 yards. It's a great run, Todd. On a first down run, I mean, that's about all you could expect. 7 yards is a good run. 6, 7 yards on the play. 2-minute warning is now upon us in the second quarter of this one. If Bayou Academy could somehow drive the 40 yards and stick this one in the end zone, they may be doing themselves a favor to make the Lee Colts take the air out of their sails.
We want to have the ball in scoring or with the clock going down to 0, because Lee's going to get the ball first in the first half.
That was a good-looking play there to Borganelli. Let's see if they run it going the other way. And indeed they do. It's a pitch to Reed. Reed lowers his head and runs over,
27 on the carry, Reed Holman.
but he only gets back to the line of scrimmage maybe a yard.
Yeah.
Lewis on the stop.
The ball was pitched back about 5 yards deep, so he had to overcome that deficit. Comes up, he only gets a yard. It was hard running, but only a production of 1 yard.
Third and let's call it 4. 1:25 left in the half. Ball is at the 40-yard line of Lee Academy.
I'm with you. If we don't get it here, we might just want to pin them back deep, let the clock tick out. But here we go. Let's see what we've got in store for you. 1 man wide, a man in motion, fakes it. John Howard keeps the ball. He's trying to get that sideline as he's done all night. Todd, I believe he got it.
Yeah.
Number 2, John Howard Gilbert on the carry.
He's sneaky, and that speed turns on and off. He went around behind his blocker. Lee, defender, lost sight of him, and then when he came out, Todd, boom, he turned on the jets and
I find
picked up
myself
12
watching
yards.
John Howard sometimes on these plays, and I'm telling myself, oh, this play isn't going anywhere. And next thing you know, the 8 yards up the field, first down. So good job by John Howard.
Well, you see the same type of play at a different level, of course, with Matt Corral.
Yeah.
He's got that speed where he just looks in and bam, he's gone. Here we go. Johnny Football back in the formation. Look for 47, Cole Chacon.
Borganelli gets it.
Borganelli's got the
a
ball.
hold.
He's going to the outside. If he can make one man miss.
He does.
Touchdown!
All right, Aiden Borganelli.
Bayou Academy. The young man who was burned earlier on a defensive play has come back and made the Lee Colts pay as he went up the middle, Todd, shot to the sideline, and then, as you know, that secret weapon was turned on. He turned on his jets, and nobody was catching Aiden Borganelli.
Saw what we've seen before with defenders. They take an angle at Aiden Borganelli, and they realize that angle ain't going to cut it.
Bad angle. Now, you take a guy like Cole Chacon or his twin brother, Case Chacon. These guys are very smart. They're studying calculus, and they will tell you about an angle, and Lee took a bad one.
Great job by Aiden Borganelli. Good job bouncing back off that, a couple of defensive plays he dealt with earlier.
And again, I know we've called his name a lot, but the captain of the team there, the quarterback, John Howard, got us out of trouble on 2 different occasions on that drive, enabling Aiden Borganelli to pop that one up and score 6 for the Bayou Academy Colts. Cap it off, Todd, with the extra point, and we have a 27-6 lead.
53 seconds left. I can, again, referring back to the Arkansas-Ole Miss game, that may be plenty of time for a team to get down the field and score. We'll see. We know who they're going to try to get the ball to for a big play before the half.
I'd be remiss not to mention what they have on the speaker system down on Bayou sideline. Hey, you can't touch this. Old MC Hammer is doing his number down on the Bayou sideline, and when you got the likes of Elliott Lloyd, a Cole Chacon, and Aiden Borganelli, and a John Howard Gilbert, I will agree with this song, Todd. You can't touch this. Those Bayou Colts are hot tonight. Too hot to touch.
27-6. 53 seconds left before halftime.
What a good squad we have. A lot of speed, a lot of power, a lot of quick thinking in there. I'm proud of these Bayou Academy coaches, and we're glad to have you with us in your easy chair from your home on Thursday night football at the Bayou Academy field.
You know, this is no time, Joey, to let up. We can't allow a score heading into the half because Lee's getting the ball to start the second half. So we've got to keep our foot on the gas pedal.
Exactly. Todd, I was just looking over. We're kicking into our field house. What a beautiful field house we have over there.
Absolutely.
What? How blessed are we to have such a field house on the grounds at Bayou Academy.
All right, here we go.
Number 2 has the football.
And he is going to try to make something happen, and he's going to make it happen.
Woo. And quickly, just like that,
John
as you
Howard
called it.
Gilbert on the tackle.
You called it, buddy.
Number 2, Darren Williams.
What a game for John Howard Gilbert tonight. I'm looking for his mother in the stand. Oh, Susan Gilbert. She's got to be cheering for number 2, Johnny Football.
Good run back. 43 seconds left. Ball on Bayou's 40-yard line.
Todd, that was dangerous. I mean, one step and he could have been gone as well. He's got that speed as well.
It's interesting. You saw number 2. He caught the ball, and he was jogging. He was going to try to figure out what lane he was going to take. But once he figured it out, he wasn't jogging anymore.
Well, we got Aiden Borganelli one-on-one with Darren Williams. It's a pass.
Pitch back.
It was a pitch back
Number
pass.
8, and this play is in trouble. I think we got a face mask on Bayou, maybe.
I can't tell. Elliott Lloyd, what a play. Big Elliott Lloyd, number 33, he comes across that defense. He grabs that running back by the shoulders, Todd, and just tosses him up like a Pillsbury dough.
I think I saw a face mask on the Bayou defense, but we'll see what they call.
That play took a long time to develop. He pitched it out to number 8. It looked like 8 was going to be another halfback pass.
It looked like going to be a 20-yard loss. And
well, I think they were setting up for the halfback pass for number 47.
Personal foul face mask. So
they're going to tack that on to the end of the run then.
And I think yards. The run essentially got back to the line of scrimmage. So
clock can't tick off quick enough. 29 seconds left, 27-6. But it has been an exciting game. The Lee Academy Colts are coming out. They're not laying down. They've actually been in this ball game the whole way. If you've been watching it, you've been treated to a good one. Out wide, you got Case Chacon now on their number 1 receiver.
Reverse, there's 2.
It's reverse.
And Galladay.
There goes 2 juke moves. And there you go.
But Chacon is.
Big Cole Chacon. That's what I'm talking about. Number 47 comes in, and he grabs a hold of those shoulder pads. And Todd, did you see the strength of Chacon? He just threw him over and put him on his back.
I guess you could say Galladay did have to go around Galladay, and then that let Chacon, who we know has got some real speed, even at his size, grab a hold of the young man and get him to the ground.
Absolutely. Great play for number 47, Cole Chacon. 10 seconds remain before the halftime. That was a big, big play for the defense.
At this point, we want to keep it in front of us.
Well, all you can look for here is either the Hail Mary, a hook and ladder, or some kind of other trick play. But
I would imagine
they're going to
get the ball in number 2's hands and see what he can do.
Well, we're going to be in a prevent. We're going to back some guys way up. But that can be dangerous in itself because if number 2 gets loose in space, that could cause havoc on our big blue wrecking crew. And as I said earlier, I think 66 would be considered the wrecking ball, the big steel ball that would bring down a building. Usually 2 to 3 people have to block him. Be looking for him to come in hard charging on this play. 10 seconds. This could be the last play before half.
Yeah, we got 66. We're out of the game. We're going with kind of our speed group.
Dax, you called it. They got a different defense and more prevent.
All right, so we got
2 receivers. Nobody's got them covered. Now, oh, goodness.
Oh, my gosh. The hand went forward.
He's got the ball pinned in between his legs as the clock ticks down. 2, 1.
That's it. So really what it was, Joey, it was one of those empty hands. So the quarterback went to throw, the ball slipped out, and then his arm went forward, so it was considered a fumble. Clock runs out, and we go to the break up 27-6.
Well, the
21
coach of
point
the Lee
lead.
Academy Colts have come all the way across. He's talking to his quarterback. He came out and met him in the field. Something went wrong. He had two receivers uncovered on the right side, and they just weren't able to make the magic happen. And your Bayou Academy Colts will go into the half with a score 27-6. Congratulations to those Bayou Colts. They're now approaching, Todd, their seventh win in a row, and that is fantastic for the program, fantastic for the kids and the coaching staff. And all of the fans have come to see what they wanted to see tonight. It's been a track race. 4 touchdowns put up by the Colts of Bayou and only 6
And we're going to have
for the Colts of Lee.
little presentation here with the ninth graders, the ninth grade football players, and the ninth grade cheerleaders. So I'm going to unplug my mic but leave the volume on so that everyone at home can hear this.
For our first presentation, flower presentation, a ninth grade football players, Joe Byrne, Arthur Calderon, and Chase Chacon. Present their flowers to Ava Cosway. Havens Fiorinelli, Cole Chacon, and Caleb Mullins present their flowers to Anna Chloe Foster. Elliot Lloyd, John Howard Gilbert, and Titus Taylor present their flowers to Lima Light. Levi Jones, Walker Cox, and Mason Davis present their flowers to Laney Lusk. Reed Richard, Reed Holman, and River Jennings present their flowers to Sheila Mancini. Zach Warrington, Jack Osmond, Isaiah Galladay present their flowers to Catherine Sanders. Hudson Williams, Jake Morgan, and J.R. Eisler present their flowers to Sloan Walker.
It's a nice presentation to the ninth grade cheerleaders.
Let's give the ninth grade
We will
cheerleaders
turn off our mics and we'll be back with you in a few minutes.
throughout the year.
teams have come out of the locker room, warmed up, and we're about to get this second half kicked off. 27-6, Bayou Academy at the half. And we were talking, Joey, you know, this game could be knotted up right now if a couple things had gone differently. Obviously, for Bayou, the player of the first half was John Howard Gilbert, offensively and defensively, is the difference in the game right now.
That's right. I mean, the Bayou Academy Big Blue has done a fantastic job. We're up 27-6. We are on a roll. If you haven't been keeping up with your Colts, we've won 6 ball games in a row. We are 6-1. We are district champions if we defeated Mag Heights for that championship. And now we have put a whooping on Washington School Generals last week, and we come in for our final game, Todd, a revenge game against the Lee Colts, and we're winning this one 27-6. So fantastic job for the entire coaching staff. So proud of the boys. They've just played fantastically all year long, and we've got a real winning program here at Bayou Academy.
Yeah, everybody's done a real good job. I think probably what the coaches were telling the young men at half was, hey, stay focused, finish this game. They realize that there's some playmaking ability on the other side of the ball, and we got to get a stop here to start this half and try to take the air out of. We can't give Lee a lot of hope here, because if they score, then they're right back in the ball game.
With the next 2 to 3 minutes, very critical for Lee. They're going to get the opening kickoff of the halftime, and they're going to have to drive it and punch in the end zone if they plan on making a game of this. Because if Bayou Academy can get that ball and control the clock, it's pretty much over after that, Todd. So it's all on the back of Lee. All the pressure is on Lee, and that Big Blue Wrecking Crew is ready to go as Coach Beck gives a thumbs-up signal to his kicker.
Let's see if John Howard tries another kind of directional kick here in the opposite direction of number 2.
We've got it all going on here at Bayou Academy. Thank you for joining us. Thursday night football. We have a student section now, and over in the student section, it is packed, and the kids are full of energy. Cheerleaders are cheering, and the fans are responding. It's just a great atmosphere to be in. Got a brand new field house over there. Man, that thing looks good. It's shined up with a big horseshoe on the front of that building. The baseball complex, Todd, that's coming up, and it looks fantastic. Got some kids over there playing a bat, and we got a football game going right over here in front of us. As the kickoff is underway.
All right.
It's a squib kick.
Kept it away from 2. Number 8's got some speed as well.
He's twisting, he's turning.
And he's got a hold.
Oh, look out. Uh-oh. Will they call it? No, he just twisted him out of bounds.
He was engaged with the player on the field.
All perfectly legal. Everything was good. They're going to get a great return. They're going to have it on the Bayou Academy side of the ball, of this Bayou Academy side of the field for great field position. So this is Lee's opportunity to stay in the ball game.
You can tell Lee does a good job of blocking on kicks because number 2 and number 8 weave their way through, and they've got a short field to work with on the Bayou 47
well, here we go.
line.
Matchup, Aiden Borganelli 1-on-1. So let's see if they elect to throw or just go right up the middle. That seems like something that Coach Beck talked about at halftime, because this time, Todd, that play's been working all night, and those Colts came in and swarmed it over just with a host of Colts and just buried him back about 2 or 3 yards short of the first of the original line of scrimmage. Eisler finally got involved down there, and 55 Rimmer Jennings along with J.R. Eisler.
Second down and 11.
This is the point in the game where the Lee Colts have to say one thing. Don't worry about the mule going blind. Just jump in the buggy and hold the line.
There's a flag. I think it's a hold on Lee.
Aiden Borganelli's up, and he knocks it away.
John Howard's upset with Aiden on that play, but Aiden's trying to cover his man. Of course, you know, he's trying to make a play, and
Actually, a good play by Aiden. He knocks it away.
Yeah.
It would have been intercepted by John Howard had he not made the play. Holding on the Lee Colts, that's going to back them up another 10, Todd.
Good
Second
play by
down
the
and 20.
defense. That flag was thrown early in the play, and you kind of knew at that point you had a free play on the defense.
Right. And who knows what would have happened out of that. It was a big, wide open pasture out here. But we're going to be second down and 20 for the Lee Academy Colts.
Just under 7 minutes in this third quarter.
They've got their ears peeled back on defense. They're coming, and they're coming hard. There
Good
you go.
job
Look
by
at that.
Chacon.
Look at Chacon. He steer wrestles him down, Todd. He had him by the horns, and he put him on the turf, and old Chacon wasn't letting go. And I'm going to tell you something. That is a big, strong young man. Cole Chacon, number 47.
Chacon sat there and let that runner get to him, and he made sure he got a hold of him and got him to the ground.
I saw his mom stand up and pop that fist. That's right, boy. Put him on his back. Down he went. Great job for number 47 there. Here comes the play in for Lee. They're being a little bit slow about getting the plays in, down by 21.
Ticking.
They're going to have to go a little speedier than that.
Well,
Probably go to a no huddle. They're not used to that.
They've got number 2 way split out. Right. That
Too
may
much
be a
time.
delay of game.
Delay a game. Back him up 5.
Penalty marker pulls down.
I was wondering why they were taking so much time there, Todd. Dead ball foul.
Game on the
All right,
offense.
answer me this. There's not a play clock out here, right? So do the officials give a 5 or 10 second warning? Is that what they do?
Yeah, they keep it on the field, and they've clocked it.
They'll give them a 5 second warning. Okay.
Over the middle, there it is.
Oh, good play by Elliott Lloyd and
By Elliott Lloyd.
They
Reed
tried to hit
Holman.
a tight end seam pass as Todd, they lined number 2 way over to the sideline, and it was a sneaky play because they were going to hit the tight end on a seam pass, hoping that everybody would key in on number 2, but it didn't happen. Good coaching, Coach Beck and staff, to watch out for that play. Excellent job of coaching. Well, the Lee Academy Colts are forced to punt, Todd. That's going to give the Bayou Academy Colts a chance to put this one well out of reach. If they can.
Oh, bad snap.
there
That
it
ball,
goes.
I don't know if he's going to be able to get it off. No, he doesn't. And it's picked up by the
Reed
defense.
Holman.
You know,
Terrible execution there. The young punter, he reached and he dropped. He reached and he dropped, and then boom, he was dropped, and Bayou Academy takes over about the 14-yard
kind of like
line.
one of those you see the football follies, but you feel for the young man. First he had to get the ball, and then he knew he had to try to kick it, and he wasn't able to kick it. And
Man, he was a
recovery
deer in the
by Bayou.
headlights, Todd, as those Bayou Academy Colts were coming for him. And it just didn't turn out well for the Lee Colts as Bayou will take over on the 14-yard line of Lee. First down and 10, Bayou Academy. Big Titus, number 78, is your center. Right next to him, lined up to his right, is 55, Rimmer Jennings. And don't forget about my man,
Morganelli.
Morganelli
got a
goes
hole
into the end
behind his
zone.
blockers, and he scores with ease.
Nobody touched him, Todd. Same play. Instead, he didn't break outside. He just followed his blocking all the way in. Second touchdown tonight for number 29, Aiden Morganelli. Great job there. And as I was about to say, my man, number 67, King Arthur Cauldron, had come into the ball game, and he's going to make his presence felt.
We're closing the gate. We're about to kick this ball.
33-6, waiting on the extra point to go up 34-6. Great kick into the horseshoe, into the field house. 34-6. Your Colts have come out and dominated the second half of play. They weren't going to wait until the end of the game. They go in and punch in the end zone in only 2 minutes and 15 seconds. That's all it took.
It's that defense for us again, coming up big. Of course, Lee made an error on that snap back to the punter.
The Big Blue Wrecking Crew, I can promise you, they don't need much help on that one. That arid punt started them off on the 14-yard line, and it didn't take them but one play, Todd, as Aiden Borganelli walked into the end zone. 34-6 is your score. And man, it is quiet as a church mouse on the opponent's sideline now. You can hear a pin drop.
In the second quarter, Georgia Southern 8, South Alabama 31.
Todd, you got to give me a score update on Tom Brady tonight. They're playing the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football. I mean, has he thrown a touchdown yet?
Yes, I know he has already thrown a touchdown. Make that 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns for Brady in the first quarter.
14-7 Tampa Bay up on Philadelphia.
As they lead 14-7, as my colleague Todd Jeffries has reported. Everybody's got to see old Tom Brady play. But tonight we're at Bayou Academy Field, streaming you live Thursday night of football.
Let's see what we do on the kickoff. Looks like he's got it set up to maybe squib it.
Yeah, he just does a smaller kick, still going to be picked up by the same guy. Well, he goes deep. Here we go. Uh-oh! Look out! Look out!
So,
look out!
Oh, I thought they would stop the play when a young man's helmet came off, but they score it.
Down when that helmet comes off.
I thought the play stops immediately, but I guess it doesn't. No, I think it does.
Right. I believe they're bringing it back to the spot of where his helmet came off.
Well,
they're talking about it now.
You know,
Todd,
apparently it doesn't matter how you kick it, who you kick it to, or how you try to kick it. If 2 gets the ball in his hands, get ready, because it's going to be some action.
Well, you can see on the field, he is not an anxious runner. He is a very calculated runner. He waits on his blocks. He's very patient. He's got great moves and cuts. And he showed you right there what could happen in an instant. Of course, our Bayou Academy Colts have put up 34 on the scoreboard. They've lit up the scoreboard tonight. 34-6 is your score, but you got to be shaking your head at home if you're watching this one as you say, get him, up, go. He steps, he shuffles, he spins. And into the inside he ran without a helmet, so they're trying to sort that out on the field, Todd. I don't see how they can't call it back, because once you throw the penalty flag, some of the players kind of let up, you know, in the chase with it.
Well, I just thought once a helmet's off that it's a...
And it could be a face mask where they snatched his helmet off. I'm not sure. It's a lot of bodies were flying.
Yeah, so where its helmet came off, then they're going to enforce the penalty.
Delay.
Illegal participation on the kick return team.
I have no idea what illegal participation is on that.
Well, they're going to get it right. Here comes your head referee, Chris Williams, over. He's talking it over. Got Swafford down there as an official, along with Barry Weeks. The league coach is out on the field. He's wanting to know, Todd, why is that not a touchdown for my team? Coach, the referee, head referee in charge with the white hat, has instructed him of the penalty, and play will resume shortly. What a night for football. Beautiful, beautiful weather out here at Bayou Academy Field. Wish you were here with Todd Jeffries and Joey Mellett.
Pitch number 2.
He's trying to stream it out.
Chacon gets him, and there goes big J.R. Osler.
Hey! A whole stream of Colts. Hey, you would think that the Colts would let off the gas pedal, but not tonight, buddy. They were going on, and they ran him down.
Well,
no gain on the play.
on the stop.
I think we're just happy to get a good solid tackle on the young man. And you saw J.R. Heisler, he gave him his hand and helped him up. Good sportsmanship there.
Absolutely.
Recognizing that the young man's got a lot of talent.
New receiver in, number 6 for the Lee Colts. He's split out wide to the right.
So they got number 2 at tailback now.
Yeah, they're going to try to get some immediate touch on the ball, and that's not going to work. 52, Ridge Rashad. He comes in, Todd, like a maniac. Boom, he hits number 2, takes him to the turf. Great play, number 52, Ridge Rashad. I believe that's is that the grandson of Ronnie Rashad?
52 on the stop.
I believe it is.
Yes, I believe so. All right, so 3rd and 12 for Lee. I know they got to feel like they kind of got the short end of the stick on that call, but I think it was the right call.
I agree with you, Todd. I believe it was the right call. And 33, Elliott Lloyd is lined up head-to-head on number 8, and number 2 is on an island by itself with Aiden Morganelli. It looks like
another delay of game.
Another delay. And I'm going to tell you, Lee Colts have come out nonchalant. They were down 21 points. They had no intensity, no anticipation, and they've gotten 2 delay of games when they should be in a hurry. I don't understand that, Todd. Football is in the air tonight. Homecoming floats are over to your left with the beautiful red, white, and blue and the lights blinking and everything. Come out tomorrow night for the homecoming of Bayou Academy. They will be taking on the Starkville
3rd and
Volunteers.
16, they're going to throw the ball if they can get a pass away. And they
No!
can't.
Look out. Rimmer Jennings comes through along with number 47, Cole Chacon, number 47. Todd, we've called that name a lot tonight, too.
Sure have.
He's come out to play. He realizes his last ball game. He's making the most of it.
They're on the 33-yard line. I would imagine they'll probably try to score here if they can. It's kind of no man's land. At this point in the game, down 28 points, they got to see if they can get a first down or get it in the end zone here on 4th down.
Well, let's see what they call.
4th and 25.
Let's look for that delay of game if they take another 10 seconds. Aiden Morganelli on the main man for the Lee Colts. 101, here he is. He's looking for him. He pops it out over the middle.
Howard's got an interception.
He could be gone. He's coming all the way across the green.
There goes John Howard.
John Howard.
See if somebody's got an angle on him. Number 3's trying to get him. Does not.
Touchdown! Bayou Colts. Number 2.
Got old Yellers down on the play, Joseph. I've probably got a block in the back on the return.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. John Howard has had a well of a game tonight. He come across that green, Todd. He must have ran 100 yards. He caught it on the far sideline, on the visitor sideline, ran it all the way back, and then down the sideline, and he's trying to gain his breath just to kick the extra point. 2 flags down. They're waiting to see what the call is.
Oh, okay. So
it's against the Lee Colts. The flags will be picked up.
Conduct, apparently.
The score will go to 40-6. John Howard is coming on. They're going to have to give him a break.
Joey, we've seen John Howard play a lot of good games. I think this has got to go down as his best game of his
I know
career.
if you're sitting at home, you've probably heard it all night. Number 2, Johnny Howard, Johnny Football. And
what's his nickname,
he's done
Joseph?
a great job with that.
Fishbone?
Fishbone. Oh, Fishbone. His mother likes to call him Fishbone. She'll watch this one again, and again. She loves to see that boy run. And look, John Howard comes from a football family. His dad played quarterback over at Moorhead, Mississippi for the great Wookie Gray. And he was a great football player in his own right. Ward Gilbert.
So we are now at a running clock situation at 41-6. It doesn't feel like really a running clock type of game, but that's where we find ourselves now.
It's funny that we feel like we've been in a football game, and you look at the scoreboard and it says 41-6. It's kind of oddity for us up here because we're right here above everything on top of the press box. And yet and still, it is 41-6 undeniably the Bayou Academy Colts have just put a beating on the Lee Colts.
I wonder, once they put it on a running clock, can you ever revert back to a regular clock, or once you go running clock, it stays running clock, regardless of what happens?
I think they just keep it at the running clock.
So if
and they got the same players on the field. They haven't switched over to any subs. You still got number 2 and 8 deep, Todd. Same team on the field at 41-6. You would think they may want to sub some people in, but nothing doing at the moment.
Yeah. Like last week, if this running clock stays this way, which we think it will, this game will be over pretty quickly. We will have another 20-minute B game running clock for some of the younger players for these teams.
Well, they got the music, the excitement's in the air, the cheerleaders are slaying the pom-poms. 41 points. What a year it has been, Todd.
So Bo Linkus is going to kick. I don't think he can kick it that far, but I hope you just try to kick it over number 2 and number 8's heads if you can.
Yeah, Bo Linkus, number 8, he stands tall.
He's a good kicker.
He's nothing but a muscle. He's a good athlete, and here it comes. He kicks it pretty deep.
Yeah.
He gets to over the 10-yard line. It's going to take a Bayou Colt bounce.
Here he goes.
Better not. Oh! He slung him. He spun him. And look at this. One man to beat.
There's a flag.
Bam. That's Mason Davis. He hits the ground hard, Todd. He went for a tackle, and he went midair and landed on his chest, bounced up off the ground. What's the flag on?
I would imagine it's a block in the back by Lee. When you have all that running around all across the field, somebody's going to be in a position where they're going to block in the back or a crackback block or something like that. That'll end the third.
That is the end of your third quarter with the Bayou Academy Colts leading 41-6.
And I counted the players on Lee Academy, and they only have 21 players. So I imagine they'll keep their first team in for the rest of this game. Some of those first team players will play in the B game at the end of the fourth.
Well, look, which one of these floats over here do you think is going to win the homecoming prize?
That's a good question, Joseph. I haven't studied them yet, but I will after the game.
All right.
Do you have a pick?
I can't really tell. They're all so good. Looks like a lot of hard works went into it. All grades have participated. I'm telling you, that's creativity at work over there. They look great.
And I believe that the parade's in the morning. Is that right?
In the morning.
Tomorrow night's going to be interesting. I was looking at the weather. That cold front's going to come in, and that cold front may come in right during that Bayou Starkville game tomorrow night, with maybe a little rain too. So conditions are going to change from what they are tonight when the high school Colts get on the field tomorrow night. Here we go, about to start the fourth quarter.
We've changed out a lot of people. We've got number 59, Stafford Lott, has come into the game, along with Anderson Short, number 61.
I see Max Morgan, Elliott Lloyd out
80,
there.
Brandon Crocker has come into the game, as well as number 24, Barrett Bramlett. A lot of new faces into the game. Let's see what happens. Cole Chacon has one-on-one coverage with number 2. It's a quarterback rollout. He's got a big lane to run through. Brandon Crocker is chasing. Aiden Morganelli chases, runs him out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That's going to be a 33-yard gallop for the Colts. Good run by the quarterback, number 3 for the Lee Colts. 41-6 is your score as we begin the fourth quarter here, Todd. On a fantastic season, Bayou's picking up their 7th win of the season. They will go 7-1, and they will retire as district champions for the second year in a row. Congratulations to Coach Beck and his staff, along with everybody else who has participated in it. It has been a treat for you fans here and at home, and we love to see a winning sports school.
6 minutes and 50 seconds. Clock is running. They're going to hand off up the middle. Got a flag on the play.
Somebody's on the ground. Threw it in a spot of a hold, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Wait and see what the official call is as the clock ticks off. It's going to be going against the Lee Academy Colts.
Is that chop block?
Chop block. They were trying to keep the defensive end off, and they hit him too low. You can't do that, Todd. You can mess up a knee, a hip, an ankle, and that's the right call.
Block on the offense.
That's the way to make it. It's a 15-yarder too, Todd. It's a flagrant foul.
And that clock is rolling. We're approaching 6 minutes left in this game. Getting some of the younger guys in this game on defense.
Double covering number 2 out to the left. I formation, just a running set. It's a fullback dive. He's going to be brought down well short of the first down sticks.
Good tackle by Bo Linkus there, I believe.
That is indeed number 8, Bo Linkus. He comes up and makes
Bo Linkus on the stop.
a hit.
Second down.
Brings the fullback to the turf.
You can certainly see the defensive line's not as big as our starter, so Lee's able to.
Well, they've taken number 2 out of the ball game. I think they've conceded in this one, Todd, as number 15 for Lee Colts comes in.
Yeah.
They're just going to run the ball away.
There's a pitch.
Quick pitch.
To the right.
Running
Good
back
tackle.
goes down.
I think Bo Linkus was in on that one.
2 on the carry, Graham Harris.
And number 15, Havens Fairnelly. Havens Fairnelly. He's come in. He cross-faced with that mask. Perfect tackle, and he brought the running back down in a hurry. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 as the clock ticks down, Todd. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. 4th quarter action. Brody Biles, number 9, has come into the ball game, as well as number 43,
Joe Bird.
Joe Bird.
Joe Bird had a big play last
It
couple
looks
big
like
plays.
Walker Cox as well, number 54. Bootleg. Bo
Linkus.
Linkus. Woo! Bo Linkus comes up and snatched him down in a hurry. I tell you what, there was a lot of testosterone going on right there as Bo Linkus come across like a madman, and he dives out and takes that quarterback down hard.
Great play by Linkus. You can see Linkus' speed when he closes in as a defender there.
Number 5, Ryan Dawson Mallett has come into the football game. He is wide out of the corner.
4th down.
And Todd, this looks like a version of next year's defense. These will be your 9th graders next year, so keep an eye on your favorite player if you're watching from home.
There's a nice throw.
Brody Biles.
Good job of coverage there by Biles.
And that will be a turnover on downs. 1st down, Bayou Colts. Todd, here comes the secondary, the second team of Bayou Academy on offense.
Yeah, we'll get our.
They're switching them in and moving them out.
We're gonna call a timeout, I think. So what? Yeah, we're just gonna get our some of our B team in there. We're gonna call a timeout, get all that set. See if we can run a couple decent plays before the end of the game.
I think exactly right. I see William Garrett, number 57. He's ready for action. 54, Walker Cox. Number 80, Brandon Crocker. 58, Levi Jones. And what about number 14, Landon Williams? All in the game.
Looks like Linkus is going to start out at quarterback.
Looks like Stafford Lott is one of the linemen, as well as number 57, William Garrett. 76, Hill Lasker. Oh, Hill Lasker back in the game. That's a mountain of a man out there, Hill Lasker, even though he's only in the 8th grade. I mean, he's over 6 foot tall. He's probably 6'3". Huge guy, going to be well developed next year.
Looks like Lee's got, some of their younger players out there as well.
Slot formation, one back in the backfield.
Look for Linkus to run here. He's going to run to the left.
You called it. He's running. He's got a lane. He's gone. He is gone. Nobody's going to catch Linkus. Touchdown. Bo Linkus, number 8. He just took the left side of the field. Great blocking up front by Hill Lasker and company. And down the sideline, he rolls into the end zone. 47-6, your score. At the
Lincoln's has gained a lot of confidence as this year gone by. He was put in a tough spot against Hartfield that first game.
He really was.
But as the years progressed, he has gotten really confident running the ball.
Well, he's a specimen of an athlete. You just saw him just run down the sideline. William Jeffries is coming to the game. He is captaining the offense now, number 13 for the 2-point conversion. It's given to Bramlett, and
I
Barrett.
think he's in.
Touchdown! 2-point conversion, good for number 24, Barrett. Bramlett.
Good job by Barrett getting that ball up the field. That'll, the way this running clock, Lee will get the ball here at the end, and that. This
Well,
game
a lot
will
of
be
high
over
fives
quick.
on the sideline. Coach McLeod, proud Coach McLeod out on the field, along with Rodney Martin, Coach Reed, Coach Suttoff. Man, everybody's having a good time tonight, Todd. 48-6. Dancing, laughing. This is the kind of atmosphere you get when you get a winning program. And old Flip Godfrey, Hall of Famer, has come over to Bayou Academy and turned this program around with his staff. We appreciate you, Mr. Flip. Flip Godfrey, athletic director and head coach of the Bayou Academy High School team, who will be playing right here tomorrow night against the Starkville Volunteers. You coming out for the game, Todd?
I will be here. So we've got about a minute left, and I've noticed that number 2 and number 8 are going to take this kick. So let's see if our boys can stop one of them. I'd probably just kick it to one of these up guys.
Maybe just an onside. If you kick it to number 2, it's going to be deadly.
Yeah.
We'll see. Down 49-6 now. The Colts are ready for action. The running clock is enforced. This could be your last play, Todd.
30 seconds.
I'm like you,
I'd kick it to one of these guys around the 50.
Or maybe just don't kick it. Yeah. 23 seconds left. We are going to kick it. And we're going to kick it to...
Here we go. Number 8 gives it to number 2.
Oh!
And
he gone.
Good play by Linkus
and company.
And that's a good way to keep that touchdown off the board.
Number 2 is on the turf, holding his leg. Not what you want to see if you're on the lee side of the ball. But this game is going down in the books, and your Bayou Academy Colts have won the ball game by a score of 49-6. And Todd, that puts us at 7-1. That's one of the best football teams that Bayou Academy has seen in a long while.
It sure has. And this 9th grade class has got a ton of talent. I don't know if Bayou has had this much talent in any one class. Certainly there may have been other years. They'll move up to the 10th grade next year, and may have a few growing pains next year, but some of them are already playing a little on the high school team. But a great season for the JV Colts. And
fantastic
a lot
season
to be proud of.
And the jubilation has begun.
And the referees are off the field, Joey. I don't think we're going to be playing this big game.
Now here comes the student section as they charge the field.
I think they decided, hey, we got the youngsters in there at the end. Let's just call it a night.
That's exactly what has happened. They've shaken hands. They said congratulations to the Colts. And Todd, this one goes down in the history books. Exciting night of football, exciting season of football, as the Bayou Academy Colts have basically just barnstormed through all the opponents over the last 7 games, and they'll go out 7-0 with those last 7 victories. We had one loss at the beginning of the season against Hartfield, but that seems like in a distant memory. I think that the Bayou Academy Colts have really put up some numbers this year, and we're so proud of them. We're glad you've shared this with us all year. We've tried to bring you streaming live into your living room. We hope that you've enjoyed it because we've enjoyed your company right here with the Bayou Academy Colts. So it's going to be good night, Thursday night football from Todd Jeffries and Joey Mallet. Todd, I've enjoyed the commentary all year. Appreciate all your participation.
Absolutely, Joseph.
And it's been a blast. And we'll do it again next year. And the Colts are on a winning roll, baby. Get ready for tomorrow night's game at homecoming where we'll be taking on Starkville. We will see you live and ready then. Good night, everyone.
Good night.